I have a new tent I'm going to try out. So I'm going to set it up, and I'll set up my camera so you can watch me setting it up. It should be entertaining. I set it up once to try it out. Wasn't too bad. Probably easier with 2 people, but I want to be able to do it by myself, so that's what I'm going to do. And we're going to hang out here for about 3 days and do some hiking. There's a lot of really nice trails up here on Mt Diablo. The weather is perfect. It's going to be about 70 degrees. So I'm going to go set up the GoPro, and I'll get my tent set up and you can watch. So we'll be back. So I'm all set up, well, mostly. Got my big lounger here. We got this at Sportsman's Warehouse. It's meant for 2, but super comfy for 1. You can stretch out there. I brought my little table. I'll set my laptop on there later and watch movies tonight. Have a table here for all my stuff. Got my fan going. I'll clip this inside later when I sleep because that'll keep me cool. It's pretty warm today, although it's supposed to get down into the 40s tonight. And I brought, is that 3 gallons or 5 gallons? I think that's 3 gallons of water. So I have my own fresh water and my little trash can. And then I did bring my little jump thing here, jump start, and I can charge all of my stuff, my laptop, my phones, my fan, everything can be charged on here. We have I got a couple of things that'll need to be charged. So it's got a USB port. So that thing will get me through the whole weekend or week, whatever it is we're here. I will set up my bed later and I'll show you how that looks because I will just sleep in the back of the car. But this tent is great. So yeah, we'll check back in. We're going to go for a little hike, drink some water, hydrate, because I'm cooking now after setting this thing up. So if anyone's interested, this is how I set up my bed. Just set up I have a blanket down, and then my air mattress. This is insulating you, and that insulates you from freezing cold ground. Plus it's comfy. And then I have just a cheaper foam Thermarest one on the other side. And then what I did is I have 2 sleeping bags. I just zipped them together on the one side. My PJs. I got my pillows, and then so I have a nice fluffy comfy bed that fits perfectly in the back of the SUV, and I can leave this open, which is nice. And then I have lights up here if I want to turn my lights on at night, which you don't typically need, because right out here where the bathroom is, there's a really bright light. So it lights up this whole area. So I kind of have a nice night light. I don't need any kind of light out here at all. And I have all my stuff set up. And this has been great camping out of here. I love it. It's nice and cool in the tent because it's got 3 huge windows. And then I leave my sunroof open. And I have, I don't know if you can see it, but I have a little screen with the magnets around the edges that just lays over the top. It keeps flies from getting in, and I can leave that open for good ventilation. So it's nice. And then I have Dave's redneck rimfire thing over my windshield to keep it cool. So yeah, we've been having a really good time. We spent the morning today chasing up the side of the hill after a CHP helicopter to see what they were doing, and it looks like they were practicing rescues. They had these 3 guys that hiked up there, and then they were hoisting them up in the helicopter back and forth over the canyon, flying over the top of us, dropping them off, coming back. So that was pretty cool. I got some really good video of that. I'll post that on here too. And yeah, we've been having a really great time. It's so nice and peaceful here. Still nobody else in any of the other campgrounds, just us. And, you know, occasionally we see hikers or bikers going through here, but it's been really nice. Really, really nice. It's about 1 o'clock. I don't know, 60 degrees, I guess. And beautiful. So, yeah, I got my trash can there. And everything I need. Teriyaki stir fry. Teriyaki stir fry. This is what Katie's having for dinner on her little pocket rocket. Her new frying pan. How cute is that? Chicken was already pre-cooked, so she doesn't have to worry about anything. And it smells really good. I haven't started cooking yet. I'm still setting my camp up. I got a few little things I want to do, and then I'll get my dinner going. So I got my dinner going. I'm boiling my water. My little camp stove. I did buy a whole new set from Trangia, which I can't use because I didn't know that the spirit burner it comes with is banned in California. You can't use the alcohol stoves, but I can buy the other burner that goes with this that uses gas, or I could probably just use my little pocket rocket in there too, but this is just as easy to boil water. And most of the stuff I brought this time is backpacking food because we backpack. So I got chicken and dumplings, and I'm gonna have some garlic herb mashed potatoes as soon as my water's done boiling, and then maybe a coffee later. But we got our citronella candle going, and there are bugs out here, and I have to enjoy while I'm cooking my food a pina colada. This is by Cutwater. It's horrible. Don't buy these. But I'm gonna drink it anyway because, you know, this is what I have. So I will be drinking it, and I'm drinking lots of water. Gotta keep hydrated. Drink your water. Cheers. Here. Katie's got a little bottle of wine, or a sippy cup. What is it? A juice box of wine? Or did you actually have a bottle this time?
Juice box.
A juice box. So she had her fajitas. She said they were delicious, and I'm just waiting for my water to boil, and I'll have some dinner, and then we might go for, you know, it's still pretty light out here, and there is a trail right here that looks like it actually might be a little bit of a hiking trail, so we were gonna pop over there and check it out. It might just be worn from people climbing on the rock, but the trail actually goes that way. But I don't know if I want to hike up a hill right now, especially after I have a cocktail and dinner. But it's beautiful in here, and we're kind of tucked down in a little cavern, so the sun went down behind the mountain pretty early, but you can see way in the distance you can still see the sun on the mountain over there, and, you know, up high on the hills. So it's beautiful. It's peaceful. There's nobody else camping here, so it's nice. Oh, water's boiling. We'll check back in. Dinner's all ready, and I decided I didn't want to eat out of the pouch, which I normally do, because that's, you know, that's what they're made for. And so I just scooped a bunch of it into my little pot here so I can eat it out of there. And I've never had the chicken and dumplings before, but they smell so good. And then I tasted the mashed potatoes. They're pretty good. They're really garlicky. Good. Very hot, but super garlicky. So that's dinner. And I got my yucky pina colada in a cup. And we'll check back in later. Movie number 2. I don't know if you can see. I'm all stretched out on my little lounger here. I do have a light in here, but I have it turned kind of down low. But I'm all stretched out watching Dogma. This was a funny movie. And, yeah, it's dark and I don't think you can really see much, but got a blankie and some cookies. My bed's all made up for later. And I'm just relaxing here watching my movie. So we'll check back in at bedtime. Turkeys. And there was just deer here. Where'd they go? There was 2 deer standing here a minute ago. I think they went up the hill. Oh, that's one. They just blend in. Where'd you go? There's one. They really blend in. So pretty. Turkeys are huge. So going for a morning hike. This thing is uphill. You can't really tell from the video, but it is up a steep hill. So we'll be huffing and puffing. But it's beautiful out this morning, about 70 degrees. And I think it's about 11:30. Whew. Stopping for a quick break. So we followed another side trail off the road, which is a killer. So this trail is a lot easier. Looks like you can go up that way or up that way. Artist Point Trail. And then if you walk over here, there's a really nice view out here. But if you go up to Artist Point, it's probably a really good view, I'm assuming. Is that up that way?
Yeah.
That's pretty steep. I don't know if I want to go up there. So it's probably right there. It's beautiful today. Wow. Nice breeze blowing the grass around. Perfect day. Climbed just a little bit higher. We were right there. And now the view. Whew. It's windier here. And it is beautiful. Look at, is that somebody's house? Wow. I think that's somebody's house down there. It's gorgeous. Whew. That's a hike. We're only about 1,200 feet up, altitude-wise. Beautiful view down into that canyon. Sun's washing it out, so you can't really see what we see, but we're up here. It's pretty. This is more like it. Nice, beautiful view. Nice downhill. Gravity's doing all the work. No huffing and puffing. It is gorgeous up here. Whew, look at that. If you go up to the top of Mt Diablo, which we're not going to be doing today or on this trip, You can see out into the delta, all the river systems. It's really amazing up here. The clouds, so pretty. And right here, this little hilltop, I'm assuming, is blocking the wind. And it's like 20 degrees hotter here. So now I'm sweating. But yeah, it looks like riding trails down there or game trails over there. But oh, this is more like it. This is easy. We got a long way back, but I think it's pretty much downhill all the way, so that's cool. And it's on a road, so that makes it easier. Okay, now we're at Elephant Rock picnic area. Now we gotta figure out which rock looks like an elephant, because I'm assuming one does, but it probably depends on your perspective. Is it that one? That doesn't really look like an elephant to me.
Eye, nose, trunk coming down.
This one over here, Katie says it's this one. Does that look like an elephant? That doesn't really look like an elephant to me. Maybe trunk up in the air. Maybe that's the back of the head. I couldn't find trunk up in the air in your Apple Music library. Now my watch is talking. Hey Siri, cancel. Yeah, maybe always has to have the last word. So maybe like those are the ears, and that's the top of the head, and that's the trunk. Okay, I could see that. Yeah, I can see that. But maybe from somebody else's perspective, it's looking downhill. It's really pretty up here, though. Our breeze is back, and we're back on the paved road again, and it is all downhill, Katie. Downhill from here. She drugged me up the steepest trail. I'm like, okay, I'm good. No, let's go to the top. Okay. We sledged up to the top, but you know what? It was worth it. It was beautiful up there. That was a good hike for today. But I think we got quite a while of walking back, but it's a paved road and it's all downhill, so it'll be easy. There's another rock that kind of does actually look like an elephant, so maybe that's the one that they call Elephant Rock. Same spot, we only walked about 3 steps. And let me ask you guys a question. Let me know in the comments. Does this piss you off or does this piss you off? Why do people have to do this? You don't need to carve your name into the rocks and the trees. There's more over here. There was like painted or written graffiti on a rock over by our camp. Why do people do that? Look up at the top. Why do you have to do that? Just don't. There's no reason for it. It's everywhere. Ugh. So is this a walnut tree? Because it's got all these little fuzzy things on it. The leaves are all pretty much dried up on this tree. There's oak trees all around it. That's what the base looks like. But are those walnuts in there? Kind of yucky. Ugh. But interesting. Check out the manzanita trees out here. They're so beautiful. I love the color of the branches, the bark. It's super smooth in this beautiful burgundy. It makes great bird perches. Look how pretty it is. Got little berries all over it. Sun's kind of washing out the color, but trust me, it's really pretty, and they're all over up here. Our girls are back, coming in for a drink. They're heading right for the water. This must be their regular stopping place. Get a drink. That thing just drips, that faucet. You know what? It's not, oh, there it is. It just dripped. You guys are gonna have to dig it out a little bit. There's not water there. They're looking, they're like, yeah. I'd go turn it on, but then they'll just leave. Yeah, it's dry. It's barely dripping right now. Oh, I feel bad. Are you guys thirsty? I'll come and turn it on, but I know you'll run off. Cooking a little oatmeal for afternoon snack. Got some freeze-dried peaches and a little brown sugar to add to it. Should be tasty. Turn the heat down, let it boil for a few minutes, and then add my ingredients to it. Gonna be yummy. I got some freeze-dried peaches and a little brown sugar, and it will be tasty. Cook, cook, cook. Okay, so my oatmeal's all cooked. So now I'm going to add some peaches. Take them out. Or maybe a little more. And a little brown sugar. A little more. And stir that up. Yum. So I didn't eat lunch today because I ate breakfast kind of late. So this is sort of my lunch afternoon snack. I love oatmeal. It's one of my favorite things to eat. So this is going to be pretty tasty. And I'll let that sit and let these peaches rehydrate a little bit. Let this cool down. And that is going to be yummy. Yummy. And there we go. Yum. And it's kind of cold right now. It's all cloudy. The wind is blowing. We had some sprinkles a few minutes ago. Didn't last long, but I don't know. What's the temperature? Like 65? 60? 55?
Probably.
55. Around there. So it's nice though. It's so peaceful and quiet out here, but there's, you can see a little bit of a breeze. So now I'm going to have my little snack, and then maybe we'll go for another walk. Good morning. So today is Thursday. It's day 3. It's about, I don't know, close to 9 o'clock, and it was 42 degrees, so it was a little chilly this morning. So I got my coffee going, which is my instant Italian roast. I am having biscuits and gravy for breakfast, and it's another backpacking meal, but I dumped it in my little pot, and haven't tasted it yet, but it smells really good. I think it's going to be good. And I boiled a little extra water so I can have another cup of coffee, because I think I'm going to want 2 of them this morning because it's quite chilly. And then we'll probably be going on a hike. Katie had granola for breakfast, which actually looks good. I'm gonna get some of that because I love granola, and that's apple streusel, which sounds really good. And it's cold this morning, but the sky is blue. I don't know if it's coming out blue.
No wind.
There's no wind, no clouds. It looks like there's a fog at the bottom of the camera here above the trees, but it's not. It's actually clear blue sky everywhere. And no animals yet through camp, but I didn't get up until, well, when Dave called me about 8:20, 8:30. So we'll be going on another hike today and see what else kind of mischief we can find. The helicopter's coming back. Can't see it yet, but I can hear it. And a minute ago we saw 3 guys. They just walked past our camp in like search and rescue gear, but they were all like just chatting while they were walking along the trail, like they were just out for a Sunday hike. They didn't seem like they were in a rush to get anywhere, but they were wearing their little fluorescent green helmets, and they had like all their safety gear and first aid bags and all this stuff on them, and full uniforms. Must be like search and rescue. I hear you. Nice right there. Yeah, that's the one I saw earlier. It's like a search and rescue. is these three guys just went walking as I've been in there. I wonder if there's a lost hiker. But it's not cops. They were like, I don't think they were firemen. They were like search and rescue, and they weren't wearing green like the forestry wears. They were wearing blue like overalls with just safety gear, a bunch of safety gear and first aid stuff. Somebody's got to be injured over this hill. He's coming around again. Down low, I can't see him. He's below the tree line. There he is, right there. We won't be able to see it. She's going to go up this hill, but there's a big rock right there. We won't be able to see over that rock, I don't think. Well, I hope nobody's hurt back here. That would suck. Yeah, you can't see, it's over this rock. It sounds like the helicopter's moving again. It's right through here. Right there. I saw it for a second and it moved forward. Sounds like it's going up. is, yeah, he's coming towards us. There's a guy hanging off the side. Are they just practicing? That's highway patrol. That's a highway patrol. What is going on? This is really strange. It's so weird. Back there in that canyon. Okay, we're going back up. What is going on? It's going right through there. You see it right through there? Now there's one on the skid and one on the road. I think they're training. I think they are. I bet they are. Yeah, 3 guys passed by our camp wearing blue kind of overall uniforms with a bunch of safety gear. They had neon kind of helmets on, like the neon green helmets, harnesses, just all kinds of first aid. Looks like red bags. I think they're training. I think they hiked up here and they're helicoptering them out for practice. This is really cool. Because that was 2. I think we got 1 more to go. 3 guys came in. Down the trail without falling. Should be coming back right here. Where are you? Should be coming right over the top of us. Where are you going? He's going back to the same spot. I'm going back down. Yeah, I think they're training. I think those 3 guys hiked up here because you could hear them, they were just chatting about random stuff when they walked by. And I think they're just practicing search and rescue kind of stuff, which was fun for us. Oh, there's Katie's hikers. These 2 stopped by earlier wondering where the summit trail was. So we're like, hopefully those 2 girls didn't get lost, and that's what they're doing. But there they are. They made it out. I gotta get down here without falling. This is pretty steep going. Katie's still up there watching the helicopter. But I got some great video. I think it's gonna come back by again in a minute and I'll catch it going overhead. That helicopter is so loud, but it's clearly a highway patrol helicopter. And it's going back up. Going this way. And the guys are hanging off of it from the rope. And then they're pulling them up into the helicopter. So I'm hanging there. Back again. Backfire. That would be so much fun. So it's dinner time on Thursday, and I'm going to be having mashed potatoes with gravy and beef, and then beef stroganoff with egg noodles. And these are Backpackers Pantry meals, which I really like. So I'm boiling my water, get that going, and then Katie is cooking her little fajitas. She cooked them actually at home before, so she just has to heat it up. And that's what she's having for dinner. We got our little citronella candle going. And it's kind of cold out tonight, so we're just sitting here and just relaxing. I just had a coffee a little while ago to warm me up. And sadly, this is our last night, but it's been a really nice trip. It's been really relaxing. Okay, so these are all done. So this is the beef stroganoff with egg noodles. And this is the mashed potatoes and gravy with beef. So neither of these two will go on my list as favorites. That's not bad. But it's a lot. It's 2 servings. And it feels like it's about 2 pounds. So you're not going to eat all that. And then this, I tried this, and it needs like sour cream. It's not bad, but it definitely needs something else. And I don't have any sour cream with me. So it says it's 1 serving, but it's quite a bit. You're not going to eat all that either. But it's not bad. The flavor's good. It needs something else. I wish I had some sour cream, because that would make it really good. And I think you can buy those little single serving sour cream packets. So I think I would bring that next time if I bought this again, which I might. Probably wouldn't buy these again. I don't know. They're okay, but it's way too much. It needs a smaller serving packet. But so that's dinner, and yeah.